What's going on, YouTube? Slimmer6 back with another video. And in this video today we got my new Nintendo 3DS Pokemon 20th anniversary, and we're going to be performing the system modification. So let's go ahead and fire this up, power it on. Gonna wait for that. This is gonna be my third Nintendo DS, or Nintendo 3DS that I'm modding rather. As you can see, it's got that blue version on there. It's got that red version. So the first thing I'm gonna do when I take the SD card out is I'm gonna try to back up the file for these two games right here, just so that I don't lose them. You know what I'm saying? Because the red and blue files on, I'll show it to you on this one right here. It don't look the same. It don't look the same. Do I even have blue version? This is red version on this one. Look at red version on this one. It's much more brighter and vibrant. It's actually got color. First, this one that's in black and white. So the first thing that I want to do is remove the SD card and create a backup of all the files that's on the card. And then I'm gonna start the modding process with this one right here. Got it from GameStop. I believe that's 128 gigabytes for $11.99. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me tap the screen. 128 gigabytes. I paid $11.99 for it, or $11.39 that pro price. So the first step that we're gonna take with our 3DS is get this back shell off. So let's go in our handy dandy toolbox right here, like so. Let's get inside of our toolkit. You feel me? Open that up, grab that screwdriver. You know, it's just like my dad used to tell me back in the day, grab the screwdriver, pass me the ratchet. And we're gonna start wrenching on this. This is some heavy line work, so you guys be careful at home, okay? We're gonna peel that back cover off. Easy. Back cover came off pretty easy. First thing you want to do now that you got your cover off, I believe it's wise to power off your console. And this ain't really a tutorial, but I'm gonna try to include all the steps in this video, just in case you want to mod it. But I'll add the link to the proper source of information. And we're gonna take this SD card out. Now, most new Nintendo 3DSs came with a 2 gigabyte micro SD card. This one came with a 4 gigabyte one. So that's pretty cool. So let me go put this in the computer, back up the files, and I'll be back. So this 3DS actually had custom firmware on it already. So what I did was simply transfer all of the files that was already on here and then transfer some of the new files. And I'm about to boot this up and just reinstall the apps. So the person that sold this to me, they sold it to me minus the apps, all the homebrew apps or custom firmware apps. So I downloaded the file to just reinstall all of that, and that's what we're gonna be doing here. Hold X and hit power. It's already doing it. I'm gonna try again. And it's just gonna do that. So as I was saying, this 3DS is already modded, quote unquote. So I just had to go back to my computer, get the finalized file, and open it back up in God mode, which I'm in right now. And I'm basically just gonna hit A. put in this prompt and then let it do its thing. It takes like 5 minutes, I think. And then when it's done, I'm gonna have all the homebrew apps again. But when I first looked through it, there was no type of homebrew apps or nothing like that. So it says it's gonna be about 8, 9, 10 minutes on there. 7 minutes now. So once that's done, I'm gonna start downloading themes, ROMs, whatever I gotta do, you know, and then I'll show you guys what I end up doing with it. But I'm already gonna get all the games that I own. I'm gonna have backed up on this system for starters. And what else do I want? I definitely want to have some GBA on there. I definitely want to have all the Pokemon titles that was on Nintendo DS on here, since it's a Pokemon system. You know what I'm saying? And what else do I want? Just anything I grew up playing. And then I'll have a few of the games that I already own, so I don't have to be carrying around the cartridges since it's inconvenient. But so far so good, pretty excited. I just wish dude told me that he had modded it, so it is what it is. So while that's loading, I also happen to have this right here. I got this one on eBay for about $200, and this one has a broken slider right here, so I'm sending it back. I guess he runs some type of repair operation on eBay, and he was selling this one for $200. It came with the Blastoise plates. So let me just put those on and show you what it looked like. But since the slider doesn't work, I can't even get this thing past initialization. Just put that on the back. Yeah, I can't even get this past the initial setup since the 3D slider don't work. But I'm gonna send that back to dude, and then once he gets this one fixed, I'll have 2 of these. See, it's a little bit dirty in there. It's not new how this one is new, or supposedly new. None of this stuff is new. These people are using these items and pushing it to you like it's, you know. But look, when you fire up this one right here, since the slider is broken, you can't even get past the little tutorial. It didn't include no stylus or nothing. So it starts up, it works. He sold it to me for like like $250 or something. So I was like, cool, because I paid a lot more for this one that was in the box that I unboxed. But look, it wants me to raise the slider. Can't even raise it, you see? So I emailed him on eBay. I'm sending it back to him. But this is what it looked like. But since I feel ripped off, I'm sending it back to him without the back plates, and then he can repair it and send it back, just in case he decided to keep my stuff. You know, I at least got the plates, because the plates is rare. You know what I'm saying? But I'll just put this here for the aesthetic. And then I could, while that's loaded, I could just show y'all. Well, I still got the back plate off of this one. I can pretty much put the back plate back on this one now, since I got the firmware loaded. But I'm gonna take the SD card out one more time just to move over all the files that I'm trying to get. You know what I'm saying? The ROM files, any backup files that you're trying to move over. You also got to create a backup of some of your system files, which that was one of the first things I did. So when I moved all the files from one SD card to the other, I was able to keep those virtual console files for Pokemon Red and Blue. So that's good. I'm getting good at this file transferring stuff, gang. But it's almost done. Just, just talking while it's processing, you feel me? A little conversation. But yeah, so I got this for a pretty decent price. But I see why I got it for a good price, because the 3D slider don't work. Crazy. All right, look, so setup complete. The homebrew apps is on there. So Remember to back up the content to the SD card. Press A to continue. It's probably gonna boot me to the menu. Let's see. Start it back up. And again, this already had the modification files on there. Dude just, I don't know if he did a factory reset, but I believe that the God mode and the Loomis and all that stays on there. So look, we have the firmware now. So we got the theme map. We got the checkpoint. We got FBI. Open that. We got Universal Updater to download the apps. We got the homebrew launcher. And we got the file transfer thing. And at the same time, I retained these. So it's a classic 3DS, baby. Red and blue. Stay true. You know what I'm saying? I just like looking at that. And let's go in there. Let's see if he actually had a game save on there. I'm gonna resume the game. Oh my goodness. You're killing me. I was hoping that dude made some progress. I like when they make a little bit of progress, you know what I'm saying? Don't just give me a blank file. Yeah. It ain't nothing, y'all. It ain't nothing. So that's pretty cool. I'll be back. All right, so right now I'm in the Universal Updater. I'm gonna download the Twilight menu. I'm also gonna type in PKSM. Can't even find it. That's strange. Maybe if we just do PK. I don't even know how I was downloading stuff in the past. What is that? Pokemon chess. Let's just go to the home page. Just waiting for that Twilight browser to finish. Then I'm gonna download PKSM by scanning the QR code on my PC. So we just downloaded the Twilight browser. Then I'm gonna go back to my computer and install my ROMs. But before I do that, let me just get the forwarder. You're gonna type in forward. And it's that whale right there. And it's a pretty simple modification. It's just gonna bring your Nintendo DS games, instead of having to go through the Twilight app, it's just gonna bring them all to the front. And it's already succeeded, so that's gonna be good. Just gonna go back home. Now I'm gonna go to FBI. Yeah, I'm gonna go scan this QR code. Now I'm getting PKSM. 5 megabytes, pretty simple. All right, so now that I got PKSM, I'm gonna go back. And it's gonna add another gift. So that's PKSM right here. And then Twilight menu. So I'm gonna go to my computer and drop the ROMs. You gotta install all these CIAs for your games. That's one. Just go through and install all these CIAs for your game. You're just installing your backups. That's all you're doing. That's a pretty hefty one. And I'm gonna show you what it's looking like when you get to the screen. And finally, this one. Just all the good GBA stuff. Yes, after you do that, any pending titles? Nope. Tickets? Nope. These are the titles you have. Go home. Should say you got a bunch of gifts. Let's say you open this one, it's gonna look like this. You see that? And like you could even customize it on your computer by downloading Super Ultimate Injector. You see how the cartridge is red? But you gotta really sit here and spend a lot of time. That's PKSM. That's the Twilight menu. See leaf green right there? I didn't have enough time to make the cartridge green. Fire red. So the wrong image is popping up for this one, but that's my fault. Anyways, now I gotta bring my games forward. All right, so now we're gonna go over here. Well, I want to delete this game here. The 2 Legacy of Goku games, because it's a Boo's Fury image that's popping up. So I'm gonna go back to FBI. I'm gonna go to titles, Legacy of Goku, and put delete title. And now it's not gonna be there. Cool. Cool. Now, what I want to do is go to FBI. Now I want to go to homebrew. And I want to run that forwarder right here. And it's just going to run something. Install all, go find your folder. ROMs, go to NDS. And it's gonna forward all your games and bring all your Nintendo games to the home screen instead of putting them on Twilight Manager. So now when I go out here, I'm gonna have more gifts. See? All right, so I'm back, and as you can see, I have a completed game save of Pokemon Soul Silver, 493 Pokemon, 16 badges. Now, and I'm right here in front of Brad, and I downloaded this game save off the internet, and how I was able to do that, I simply dragged the file into the folder, and we got us a completed file. So pretty much with this whole modded 3DS landscape, the possibilities is endless. Anything is possible. When you download the game save, you gotta make sure that the game save is the exact same name as the ROM. Let's go. That's hard. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. All right, one last thing. Right now, I'm running the widescreen patch. All you gotta do is type in on YouTube widescreen patch for the 3DS. Again, this isn't a tutorial. I'm just kind of documenting the progress. This is like the last thing to make this the perfect system. You feel me? Just the widescreen patch, and then when I'm done, I'll show you guys some more cool things. But at this point, I'm able to take a game save. I could download a game save off the internet, transfer it onto my 3DS, and it just opens up even more possibilities of what I'm able to do at this point. You feel me? So, yeah, this is pretty much the coolest little gaming device in the world. So, there you have it. And once again, I want to reiterate that this Blastoise 3DS is freaking broken. I got ripped off on eBay trying to get one for cheap. I spent like $250 on this because it was a Pokemon Special Edition. And literally, the 3DS slider does not work. So when you're trying to initialize the system, you freaking can't because it wants you to slide the 3D up and the shit is missing. So I gotta send this back to the dude so he can repair it. It looks cool, it's a paperweight. Patch and ready to use, hold select to exit. All right, so now that that has happened, I can go back here to my Soul Silver, and it's gonna be widescreen. You see how it's loading up widescreen now instead of how it was before? There's still two black bars on the side, but not nearly as wide as before. So now you're playing old school Nintendo DS games, and for me it looks better. For you, it might be something different. You might like the 4:16 ratio. I believe that's what it is. This is 16:9. Like a movie, the widescreen. See, it's in widescreen now. You vibing now. You feel me? So that's the game save I downloaded with all the Pokemon. This is a Johto team though, for real. Dolphin, Typhlosion, Ampharos, Caesar, Gyarados, Dragonite. So you're not just emulating. What you're doing is you playing these games how they was meant to be played, and you pretty much have the world at your fingertips once you know what you're doing. With the whole modding your 3DS, the more you tinker with these, the better you're gonna get, the more adept you're gonna become, and the more rewarding it becomes. You feel me? Which one of these Pokemon no fly so I can get out of here? Can you fly to the other region? That's so cool. So you could literally go between Johto and Kanto with Heart Gold. Sick. Sick. This was one of the best Pokemon games ever. Wow. And it's running fast too. Oh, you didn't battle nobody. Alright, let's get out of here. So yeah. What's next? So now you see that the games are running widescreen. It's dope. It's sick. What's next? Just themes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do themes, and then we're pretty much done. All right, so now you've seen we got our 3DS games on here. Any game that we want to play is gonna run a widescreen, right? And then you also got Game Boy Color games and how you inject the games to CIA files using your PC. You gotta download Super Injector, Ultimate Super Injector. And then you place your ROM file in that file editor and it's gonna convert it to a CIA. Then you go to the FBI app after it's on your SD card and back in your system, and you pretty much just hit install. Very easy stuff. Like, this is actually custom. I put that picture inside of the Game Boy Advance icon. Look up Super Ultimate Injector 3DS, and you'll be able to do that. And you could change the colors. Yeah, this Game Boy is a different color and the cartridge is red. I can go back in there and make the cartridge for Emerald green, or make the cartridge for Leaf green, and I could change the color of the Game Boy to any color I want. I just didn't do too much tinkering. Or you could do a skin like this one. You feel me? So finally, we're gonna go here to the 3DS theme manager, and these special editions, they supposed to come with a downloadable theme, but since I bought this one pre-owned, and this one is literally broken, and it didn't come in a box, it came in the mail, so I didn't get no theme, so I gotta get my theme from the theme manager. All right, first you gotta create theme data, so go up here and change your theme to create a theme file for your 3DS. All right, now that you chose a theme, it created a theme folder. A lot of things you gotta create a folder before you could change it. So hit this one, the Earth logo, and it's gonna give you different themes. And I think I'm gonna look for just the red and blue one just to start. But yeah, you guys, this is pretty much like my ultimate system. And I think I'm gonna only play like older DS games on here. But what I'm gonna do is can't really search. So I'm gonna scroll through this till I find an appropriate theme, then I'm gonna come back. All right, so here's a better way to get the themes. Type in 3DS Plaza theme QRs. I click Pokemon, and then you're gonna pick through one of these, like so. I'm just looking for a red and blue theme. Nothing too crazy. That Vaporeon theme looked pretty dope, but we ain't going with that. That Typhlosion looked pretty cool too. That looked like a gold and silver theme. Oh, that's it right there. That's what I want. So you take your QR scanner and scan that. And now it's downloading. Just like that. Let's keep scrolling though, because there might be some other ones that we like. That one's pretty dope too. And then you hit up for normal install. There's probably thousands of themes to choose for. See, I'm on page 5 of 144 themes. But let's check out the one that we just got. Hit that exit button right there. Let me out of here. Start exit. You got powered off and powered back on. So that's the red and blue theme. So we done downloaded a couple themes now. And I'm choose a theme. I'm gonna go with the Venusaur. And then you could do no BGM, because I don't enjoy the music. Okay, is it done? Installing without background music. All right, bet. Now it's gonna shut it off, turn it back on. And then we're gonna go through one last little breakdown. All right, so this is the Venusaur theme, all right? Red version at the jump, blue version. Any cartridge I place in here is gonna be. Someone actually just recommended Ultra Sun in my comment section, so I'm gonna just have this in here. Now you got your standard apps, ePlaza, activity log, download, play, health and safety. Now you got FBI. FBI, you pretty much use that to go through your files, go through your folders, see what everything's looking like. You know what I'm saying? What needs to be moved around, what needs to be changed, renamed, deleted, edited, you name it, right? I'm gonna use FBI for that. Universal Updater, pretty much where you download a lot of those homebrew apps. Homebrew launcher, so after you get the software, you use this to launch it. Use this to like manage your files, but I just take the card out and manage it. You use Twilight menu to play Nintendo DS games, and you need Twilight Menu to play Nintendo DS games. But after you download this, you're gonna download the forwarder so that you can forward your Nintendo DS games to the home screen. PKSM for obvious reasons. And these are games that you have to pretty much inject onto the system yourself by editing them in Super Injector. This is not a tutorial. You feel me? And then these are some of my DS games that I have. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, that I made a video about recently. Platinum, Black 2, White 2. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So, modded 3DS, and then these are the two original red and blue that it came with. And then I also gotta go ahead and get Crystal version 2. So that's something to think about. But I don't really need to since I got Heart Gold on here, so I'm bobbing. So again, who needs love, man? You got Pokemon. But yeah, we got the Venusaur theme up there. The beautiful, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? This is a paperweight. It's broken. It's broken. Relax. I can't use it. I gotta ship this out. So I'm gonna do that when I wake up. But these are my 3 Nintendo DS's. And they're all modded. And they all got something different going on. You feel me? This is my... I gotta start this one over. Kai pulled the SD card out. That's why it's acting funny now. It's mad at me. And then this is my OG. And I appreciate all of these equally. You feel me? Like, I love all my 3DSs equally. I'm very fair. I haven't even downloaded 8Shop on this one. And what 8Shop will allow you to do, you could actually download backups of the games you actually own. You feel me? So that one is actually crazy. But yeah, and then this one also modded. It's actually huge compared to the regular new Nintendo 3DS. You see how many unopened gifts I got in here? But yeah, just powerhouse, man, powerhouse. I'm trying to tell you, like, Nintendo 3DS family systems, this is the best. Just everything, bro, just everything. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, if you like Pokemon, you like Game Boy Advance, Dragon Ball Z, get you a 3DS, man. Get you a 3DS. You know what I'm saying? So, four 3DSs, one of them a paperweight, but 4 nonetheless. You can just have them like this. That's just for the thumbnail. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, man. We gone. We global. Peace.